From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Your Boston Red Sox.
So almost ready to get underway. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Walker Buehler. What's the word on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
And now here is Lars Nootbaar.
Left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
That
ball
misses
two.
the zone. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Headed towards the corner. Lays out and makes the play.
Batting second, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Out to short. And Contreras is retired. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Casas on to first, and they get Arenado for the out. That ends the frame. Back in Boston, and on the hill, the lefty, Steven Matz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Leading off, Jarren Duran. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
1 down, base is empty. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
2 down, base is empty.
Baseman,
And stepping in for Boston,
Bregman.
Alex Bregman. That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two out, space is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. curve in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off for
and now the
St.
first
Louis,
baseman, Luken Baker.
Luken Baker.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. The 1-1. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Recognized the
Batting
break on
seventh,
that pitch
second
early,
baseman,
and
Thomas
that allowed him to keep his
Sazinski.
front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Here's a 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He makes the catch, and there's two down. So digging in,
Batting eighth,
Victor
right
Scott.
fielder, Victor
We talk about
Scott.
guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off
2.
for the
And here's
Red
the
Sox.
first baseman,
First
Tristan
baseman,
Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. Here's Story
Batting
now.
fifth, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's too
upstairs. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
Story on the move.
Inside,
Pitch
ball
inside. Throw to second. He's safe. Inside, just missed. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Scott. And there are 2 outs. And here's the rookie
Batting
center
seventh,
fielder.
Center fielder, number 28.
No score here in the second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's off the Green Monster. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now David Hamilton. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. On the outside corner, got him looking. Back now at Fenway, and stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Buehler deals. And a swing and a miss. No throw, and he's on at first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now a chance for Mason Wynn. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, and there's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Fastball for a strike. It's 2-2. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Ivan Herrera will hit next.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 2-0. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. He swings and fouls one off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch misses way outside. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and it back bangs off the foul pole. Home run. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw offline. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first, nobody out. Alex Bregman digs in now. Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. One run across. Now 2 runs score. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Showed off some really nice.
On the mound now, Sonny Gray.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trevor Story. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Up next,
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
Right fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
And that's a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt. 1 out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. As we go to the top of the 4th, Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And that's outside. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty.
First baseman,
And stepping in
Luken
for the
Baker.
Cardinals, Luken Baker. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's inside.
2-1.
Curve, hit right back to him. Tosses to first, out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
Second baseman, David Hamilton.
The count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising
Now
along.
batting, catcher,
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. Out. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, left
Now batting,
fielder,
Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a 1-2 again. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next one misses. Full count now. Struck him out looking. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jordan Walker. Buehler fires. Not close with that one. 2-1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
Second baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Right fielder,
And
Victor
up next for
Scott.
St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Chris Roycroft.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Devers now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
That one lifted to left. Nootbaar makes the grab, one down. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Hard, two.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Contreras drop step going back. Way back out of here. He hammers one out to center. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Hard.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Two down,
shortstop,
bases empty.
Trevor
Here's Trevor Story
Story
now. Now one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now up for St.
Leading off
Louis,
for the
Mason
Cardinals.
Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Lars
Back to the
Nootbaar.
leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. And it is 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself out. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting catcher.
And now the
Ivan
Cardinals catcher,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And downstairs.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Fastball is outside.
3-1.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Good plate
Ball
appearance
four.
there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying
Now
off a
batting
3-2
the
pitch,
center
and I
fielder,
tell you what,
Wilson
he earned that walk.
Contreras.
So 2 down, Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. And we're back here at
Leading
Fenway
off
Park.
for
Now it's the
the
right
Red
fielder,
Sox.
Rob
Right
Refsnyder.
fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
In there at the knees. Going to count 1 and 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fly ball center field. Win on the move. And he makes the catch. One away.
That's a really nice play,
Now
ranging back
batting,
into the
number
outfield for that
28.
catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next pitch is outside.
That's
3-1,
a
and he
ball.
couldn't come
Take your
up with
base.
it.
Maybe a little loss of focus
Now
on the
batting,
mound right there. Pretty
second
much
baseman
gifted him first base with a quick free
Hamilton.
pass.
David Hamilton, the next to hit. Man at first, one away. And ball four, two aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really
Now
close
batting,
pitches,
catcher,
and somehow
Connor.
he found a way to keep
Whoa.
the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 1-1. Foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered
Now
3
batting,
Ks in this
left
one.
fielder,
So up next, Jaron
Duran.
Duran. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ground ball up the middle. Sajazi safe at second. So they're all loaded up. Here's Rafael Devers. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And Devers hits that one. Scott sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. This one isn't
Leading off
exactly
for St.
close,
Louis,
Chris. Let's
third
go off
baseman,
script for a
Nolan
moment.
I'm game.
Arenado.
Are we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad
Two
I'm not
balls,
playing
one
anymore.
strike.
I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And the 2-2. To the right side, Casas. He'll do it himself,
Out.
and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging
Now
in,
batting, first
Lucan
baseman,
Baker.
Lucan Baker.
The other component is you get less
1-2.
viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck
Now
him
batting,
out.
the designated hitter,
2 outs,
Jordan
base is
Walker.
empty. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. The Cards
balls,
with a
2
lot of
strikes.
ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now pitching for
New
St.
arm
Louis,
out of the bullpen, Phil
number
Maton.
88.
And with the big deficit on
Bill
the scoreboard,
Maton.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Leading
And now
off
it's
for
Alex
the
Bregman.
Red Sox, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's a 1-1. And that one a little bit high.
You know, these Red Sox,
2-1.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really
2-2.
well.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been
Now
part of his
batting,
career
shortstop,
since day one.
Trevor Story.
One gone runner at first. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And it hits off the monster. Here comes Casas around third. He will score. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Fly ball down the line. Scott sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a
Now
little
batting,
bit. Trying to
number
put the ball in the
28.
air.
Here's the center fielder. Two outs. They say it went.
1-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. New inning getting
Leading
started,
off for
and
St.
stepping in
Louis,
for the
second
Cardinals,
baseman,
Thomas Sajazi.
Sajazi.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a
Mason
willingness to
Wynn.
go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
At the plate, Mason Wynn. And that is cut on and missed. And
2
now
balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Scott over at first with 1 away. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Now the left
Now
fielder,
batting,
Lars
left fielder,
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Late with the swing there.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A laser to left. 3rd home run of the season. It's 7-2. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
47.
bottom of the 8th, John
John
King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, David
Leadoff
Hamilton.
for the Red
If there's
Sox.
nobody on in front of
Second
him,
baseman,
a single for him many times is a double. This
Hamilton.
guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and there's one down.
Now
Now here is
catcher,
Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
One out, base is empty. Inside, and it's 2-1. Ground ball left side. Got the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup.
Now
Got that hitter to roll over.
Left fielder.
2 down, base is
Jarren
empty.
Duran.
And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Red
It's
Sox.
the top of the ninth. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
63.
mound. Justin Slayton.
Justin.
And you know,
Slayton.
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations
Leading off
like
for
this
the
as well.
Cardinals, Center fielder
And up
Wilson
to hit is Wilson
Contreras.
Contreras. Outside low, 2-1. Popped up right side. Hamilton makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. One down, base is empty. That one not close. 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cardinals now with just one out remaining.
Up next
And now the
for
first baseman,
Cardinals,
Luken
first baseman,
Baker.
Luken Baker.
In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. Slayton is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.